Hiya guys, welcome back to Cruiserman's Inventions. Today we're going to be going through what I've done to the electric alternator carcass bike. So this is the back hitch for the trailer, for the battery trailer, which holds um, 12, I think it's 12 batteries it holds, so that's 72 volts times 2. And the bike here holds another 6 into the bottom tray and another the top for the mag. So every time by the time I get this back end hitch, isn't that lovely? Look at this. Take you through some of the steps, how I done that. You can plainly see that this is a end off a 10-inch wheeled push bike, and I've just built all the brackets here, welded them in, very strong, and the hole here the track to go on. But there's that swivel part that goes on here that the trailer hooks up to, which is its last pivot motion. This part here swivels side to side, and this one up here does up and down and swivels side to side. So anyways guys, I have the other parts to go from here up to here, and I've been working on those. And so here's a normal bike. I took out those parts. Here they are here, and these parts here were actually the parts that the wheel gets bolted up to, and I reshaped them and welded them on here, and I have to cut here and put another one here, so there's two of them like that, and then I can paint them up and bolt these straight to the side. I got some other bits and pieces here for side lugs that I'm going to be welding, another couple, one here, and one here, and one on the other side. So this is almost like part one of this, guys. I've been at this pretty much all day, and that's how far I got. It's been a mission trying to find all of these bits and pieces. I had to chop it out of old bits of bikes and try and find the bikes. And actually, all yesterday, I spent actually bolting up the motor, guys, on the Green Goblin. Check this out. So that's the 5-horse motor, and it's actually all bolted up properly in there now, and two of the studs here are actually welded in down into the frame, and so it is actually properly aligned now. And when I put the belt on, there's the perfect amount of slap there for my jock pulley to come in, tighten it as my clutch system. So yep, a couple of stay bars here, all done, and it's nice and strong, very strong, and the whole thing is lined up perfectly. I put the roller down there and made sure it was all good. So I guess you're wondering, what's the weight of these electric bikes? So I've got all the batteries in this one, 6, 7, there's 8 batteries in that, and there's 8 batteries in the electric carcass, and there's 8 batteries in the bat bike. There's that back hitch, guys, that I got to put onto the carcass. So I did put the scales under this one, and it came to 48 kgs. That's how much this one weighs. 48 kgs. So pretty cool, not too bad. Now you're probably thinking, oh, this one might be lighter. Well, it isn't. It's actually 55 kgs. The scale's still under there, guys. It's it's 55 kgs when I fully put all the weight on it. So this is a heavier bike. We're running the 55 amp alternator with 24 volts to the center mag, and the 1000 watt controller. We boosted that right up to, we boosted it right up to 80 volts. See, the reason why I don't let nobody ride these guys is because it would be alright if I had it set at 48 volts, but I've peaked these out just about at twice their voltage, And if somebody was to come along and jump on this, turn it all on, and just wrap back that throttle, boom, straight away. Oh boy, it creates so much heating just straight off, and these things you'll kill them, you'll blow them up, and that's why I don't. You really have to be educated on electric stuff uh, to make it last, guys. When I take off on my bikes, I give it just a little bit first. I wait for it to catch up in speed, a little bit more. Wait for it to catch up in speed, a little bit more, a little bit more. But if I gunned it, I'm blasting all of this power straight into that motor, and it hasn't got time to catch up. So, which creates a whole lot of heating, and you're running a real high risk of blowing all your fats out of your controller. And for me, these things aren't that easy for me to come across. So that's why I just build these and have them on my YouTube channel, and then I store them away. They just basically go back into storage, and so that I know they're all complete, they're all working, and yeah, they're not cheap, guys. They're definitely not cheap. I got about close to $1,000 into each one of these bikes, and close to about $2,000 into my other bigger one. And this bat trike, that costed close to $1,000 as well. Most of that was batteries. So that's in the shed right now. So but yeah, guys, I tell you what, motorbike trikes and stuff aren't as dear as these electric ones. But I got the shielding and stuff that I'm going to be making. It's a stainless steel shield. I'm going to put over that alternator there. We're running a 110 amp alternator in this trike, and 55 amp alternator in the carcass, and about a 90 amp alternator in the electric cockroach, and about a 100 amp alternator in the bat trike. So the whole idea of this battery trailer is to be able to get more distance, and the distance test for this, guys, it is definitely coming up as soon as I finish these stay bars. So this is just basically part one of the back end trailer hitch for the alternator carcass bike. These are still the best. This is my third best one. This is my second best one, and I've got my first best one in storage. So, which will be coming out soon. I'm actually just waiting. I've been doing some work behind the scenes, guys, on linking plugs. These are the linking plugs here that I built just the other day, and believe it or not, 5 of them cost you about $10 to build, using super thick wire and these clips here that you can buy in these packets, 10 for about $6 to $7, and yeah, I made all these ones yellow. So yeah, that's pretty cool. We got another 4 batteries that come in. Each one of these boxes is $100. So there's 4 more 9 amp hour batteries, and just waiting for another 2 to come in. Then I can put those into the bat bike and build hitches for that, and see how fast that thing, does. I know it does about 73 k's, and these other bikes, they like the cockroach does about 55 on 70 volts, or probably more, and the carcass doesn't quite do 50, or just does 50 k's. So yeah, pretty cool. Person gave me a washing machine a few couple of months back. Thank you guys for that. I actually have been doing some work on that. I got the whole center shaft out. Here it is here, guys. So that's that whole center shaft out of the washing machine, and that's the washing machine motor there. And as you can see, it bolted on to the 4 bolts here, and then the magnet rotor bolted onto down there. So yeah, so the quickest way to get these out of the plastic container, guys, is just grab your hammer, take out the motor first, and then this here will be left in there. and just grab your hammer and smash all around the bin, and then just take it out and then clean it up that way. It's the most fastest way ever. Otherwise, you'll be there all day. so, so yeah, guys. Here's the generator. So I try and fit as much as I possibly can on my channel, you know, guys. I rewired this as 3 generators in one, and we have this window wiper motor on a big sprocket here, running this on this shaft off a small sprocket on the other side here, which is off a BMX, and it's just fast enough, you know, off this controller, running that, which is a DC motor down there, which is the window wiper motor, and it's just fast enough where it can turn over and I can run a light bulb or use it as a charger unit. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna get back out there now, guys, and I'm gonna do those bars, finish off that back end, get that bike all charged up, and get it ready for the test run tomorrow, guys. So I'll be posting this right now, and if you just want to see something in particular, guys, leave a note down in the descriptions, you know, where you can put comments and stuff, guys. And I don't mind doing videos. So if you want to see more of something, let me know. So cool, guys. See you in the next vid coming up. Cruiser Man out, guys.